Yeah, you know what? Let's just make it easy to read. And then we're going to echo out, echo tr td, and within this, I guess there will be two TDs. And here, instead of doing that, you can also do this. We're going to display user. Yeah, just that, and I think that would work. So that gave an error message. There was a syntax error, and I guess I forgot to put the bracket. So let's put the bracket, do it again, and notice how it displayed it. Alright, so now we just illustrated how to use the controller. So controller does all the business logics. It gets all the information from whatever, all the models it needs, and then it passes the data to the view. The view's job is to display the information that the controller sends. Alright, so now that this is done, let's add one more thing. So what we're going to do is in my local host and also in yours, when you do the MySQL exercise, you downloaded a SQL table that contains some fake data. So what we're going to do is we're going to access that database and let's retrieve all the clients in that example. Okay? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a model, and let's call that user model as we explained earlier. And then the controller is going to call that user model, get all the information about the users, and then pass that data to the view file. Alright, so what do we do now? We're going to go to the application folder, we're going to go to the models, and we're going to create a new model. So we're going to call it, hold on, let's see if we need to, okay, so it's all going to be lowercase for the file. So we're going to call this user model.php. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the models in the CodeIgniter, and then we're just going to copy how some of this looks. Okay, so that can be a good start. And in the file, the constructor, this is how you do the constructor in CodeIgniter. And this is, we're going to call this user. The first letter is always capitalized. I guess we need to do that one. Okay, so user model. And we're going to create, let's create a function called get all users. Alright, so the model can be a little bit tricky. So what we want to do is we want to, let's look at how this is done. Okay, there are numerous ways where we can do the query, and the best one that I like, which is also in the Confluence page, is the database class, and go to active record class. So we're just going to do this. Query is equal to this object, the model, access the database, and get all the information from the clients. I think it was the clients. Let's just double check the name. So test database and clients. Yep. And it contains the client ID, first name, and all that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to return the queries, all the results, we're going to return that. Okay, 2 lines of code.